All right, I'm still in Pennsylvania. All right, somewhere between Allentown and Harrisburg, I believe, off Highway 81, so about halfway in between. And we're about to eat some Italian. We're at Fabio's Authentic Italian Cuisine and Brick Oven Pizza. We're going to try the pizza. We're going to try some other Italian food on the menu. We'll go. Looks nice and rustic. So this is Critical Kocsis, food reviews, restaurant review, Fabio's, authentic Italian cuisine, and brick oven pizza. We're gonna get some pizza. We're gonna eat some food. We're here halfway between Harrisburg and Allentown, Pennsylvania. Let's go grub.
Critical coaches taking a bite, serving up truth day or night, crunching the flavors, breaking it down. The realest reviews in Foodie Town. Critical coaches, food reviews.
All right, in time now. We are at Fabio's authentic Italian restaurant and pizza and brick oven pizza. I think that's how it's advertised. Fabio's authentic Italian restaurant and brick pizza oven. Haven't been greeted yet, been sat. There's 3-4 tables around me, so I can see I haven't been greeted yet. Just sat down. We already know what we're going to order. We're going to try a couple things. We're going to get Eggplant Parmesan, one of my most favorite Italian meals, and it will tell me about their marinara sauce. It'll tell me about their capabilities to cook eggplant properly and their ability to cook linguine properly. And then we're going to get a slice of their traditional cheese pizza and a slice of their Sicilian cheese pizza. Probably no toppings, just a cheese pizza, so we can see how their dough is, their sauce, their cheese. All right, so yeah, quick interruption. She greeted me. I was ready to do an order, so took an order, and we'll wait for the ice water. So yeah, so a slice of regular cheese pizza, slice of Sicilian cheese pizza, no toppings, just a pizza. We got the sauce, the cheese, the dough, and the eggplant parmesan. So when the food comes out, obviously you'll get to see it. Get honest feedback once it's done. It's very rustic, Italian type environment. I might move the camera around so you can kind of see it. I just don't want to videotape people without their permission. So maybe I can move my camera around so you can see it just a little bit. It's nice and cool in here. That helps. The idea originally was I was going to get it to go, and then I saw the traffic heading on the way in reverse, like where I'd have to go back to my hotel. And by the time I got there, I'd have to microwave this food, and that would not be fair to them. So I'm sitting down to eat. Usually dinner's at my hotel, but we're sitting down to eat this one and give you your honest feedback. Again, Fabio's traditional Italian restaurant and brick oven pizza. So we got the regular cheese pizza. I'm assuming that's the Sicilian. The side Caesar came at the same time with more bread. So it looks like we're taking home some carbs with us. Anyways, we're going to dig into both. Definitely let you know. Obviously, as you saw, the crust isn't a firm, crispy crust, but the cheese and sauce are quite outstanding. Great flavor. Yeah, I'd rather a bit more of a crispy crust. Even if I fold it, it doesn't hold up very well. I'm assuming the Sicilian, though. Two totally different experiences between the pizzas. So it's a good thing you get a choice. I would just ask first. It's like a hollow bread, the Sicilian. You can see that.
That's really good. The sauce vodka is very popular. Chicken joints are
Flavor of the cheese, seasoning, outstanding. Almost no sauce on it. It's more like a cheese bread than any kind of pizza I've seen. I've never been to Sicily. So that's the pizzas. The bread they serve with the salads, just really. Woo. That is some garlicky bread. We'll definitely dig into the Caesar salad. I'm not going to need you to go out and watch that. When the eggplant parmesan gets here, you'll see that. And then we'll come out with our total honest feedback and review of Fabio's authentic Italian restaurant. But eggplant parmesan hasn't gotten here yet. So initial feedback. Caesar salad was good. I've said this before in other videos, don't like making my own food. So the dressing came in a plastic container that I had to pour on, mix my own salad. Thank you. I don't know how hard that is in the back to the Italian restaurant to mix the Caesar dressing. Unless they make the salad and then they don't want it to go bad. So don't put the dressing on it, but make it to order. I don't know. So that was a little bit of a disappointment because the salad was so good once you got the dressing on it. The regular cheese pizza was good, except for the crust. And then when you look underneath, the crust had crisp to it. You can scratch it, like you can tell. Maybe they make the pieces too big. You couldn't even fold it and eat it. It was too weak like that. And then the Sicilian pizza, and like I said, I'm not from Sicily, so I don't know, but it's a big piece of hollow bread.
How's the eggplant?
So we were talking about the Sicilian pizza, and then on top of that bread, very little red sauce, almost none, and then just some cheese, good cheese, but it's cheese bread. I don't know how it can be described as pizza. It's not even deep dish. Anyways, the eggplant parmesan got here. Like I said, served with linguine. So we'll dig in. They took my knife and fork. So I'll have to ask back for a knife and fork. My fault. I put it on the plate. But I can taste the marinara sauce without it. It's really good. That's the first bite of the eggplant. Tender inside. Still a little bit crispy on the outside. They maintain that texture throughout the melting of the cheese process. So I have a feeling this is going to be a really good dish. We'll dig in. And yeah, the Caesar salad, making it myself, and the way the pizzas were, is going to bring the overall food down a bit. But I have a funny feeling this eggplant parmesan is going to be like that. Hopefully like 8 or 9 out of 10. So we'll see. We'll give honest feedback when we get done. Once again, Critical Coaches, food reviews, honest food reviews, restaurant review, Fabio's authentic Italian cuisine, and oven. I'm reading it right off the thing, and brick oven pizza. Okay, final verdict. Marinara sauce is good. Eggplant for the most part. Excuse me. When I get to the end of the video to get the hiccups. For the most part, it's good. However, when you dug in, and you got a piece of just the eggplant with very little sauce and no cheese, it was off a little bit, very little seasoning. Some of it was just not, I don't know, there's something off about it. Mixed with the marinara and the cheese, outstanding. But like I do with burgers, it can't just be about what's topping it. The main portion, or the main meat in this case, the main ingredient, which is the eggplant, needs to be done right. So if this was a burger, that's what I would do to a burger, and then the cheese and bun or whatever else would be rated all together. So still 8 out of 10, because when you get that full bite, it's really good. The pasta's properly cooked, al dente. Marinara sauce is good. So 8 out of 10. The pizzas are going to drop the overall food to 7 out of 10. If I'm going to try 3 things, I'm going to try 3 things. I'm not going to base it on one. The Sicilian pizza with cheese bread is what I'd call it. I wouldn't even call it pizza. The other pizza was good. It was tasty. But the way they serve it, it just, the crust near the outside was good, but near the middle, it wasn't crispy. It wasn't salt. Like it just wasn't good. I'm not Jeff Portnoy, so I don't rate pizzas on a regular basis. I'm just going by what I eat, what I think is right. So, and the Caesar salad, of course, it was good, but I want the cooks to make the Caesar salad, not me. And the Caesar dressing is what makes it a Caesar salad, not romaine lettuce. So 7 out of 10 for the food. The atmosphere has been really good. They've been super nice. It's an Italian restaurant. You can tell from the get. Overall, this is an 8 out of 10. That's two in a day. My lunch was at Sturgis Speakeasy, downtown Harrisburg. That was 8.5 out of 10. This is a solid 8 out of 10. If you have family, portions are big. I'm going home with, I don't think I've ever done this on Critical Coaches, bring home food with me because it was so much. Then again, I tried 2 pieces of pizza and eggplant parmesan with pasta, and they bring me garlic bread. So, yeah, I'm going home with some of my eggplant parmesan, the Sicilian cheese bread, I'll call it, and some of the garlic bread. Anyways, if you want to come out here, this is just between Allentown and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, off of, I believe, Highway 81. And it's, again, Fabio's Authentic Italian Cuisine and Brick Oven Pizza. Solid 8 out of 10. If you like the video, if you have any recommendations for us to go in Pennsylvania, leave them in the comments. Subscribe, like the video. If you're an Italian and I'm reading this all wrong, leave those comments. Feedback is great. Otherwise, Jason Coaches from Critical Coaches, and we'll talk to you next time. Keep eating, keep enjoying.